Hi guys. So I promised I will do a trade breakdown on how I got in on this trade. NAS 100 and also UX 500 that is running beautifully. US 500 is running about 1 to 4, while that of NAS is running about 1 to 5 RR. So I'm going to do a trade breakdown on how I got in on this trade very quickly. So the first thing I did was to go to the monthly time frame. So right here in the monthly time frame, my first assignment is to understand the trend we are dealing with. So I noticed that we are bullish. So meaning we are going to be looking for buys. The next thing that got my attention is that I noticed this candle swept the liquidity line at the below this candle. So this giving us what? A bullish order flow. So what this means is that this low is a bit protected until the high of the candle is taken out. So when I go down to the lower time frame, I'm looking for what? For buys. So right here on weekly time frame, I am just checking to confirm if weekly is in alignment with what the monthly is saying. So after price tapped into the order block right here, notice how buyers drove the market upward. So this is the current week. So what is the assignment of this week candle is what we are yet to find out. So to find that out, I jump down to daily time frame. Now at this point, sellers drove the market to this extent. So the next candle opened and sellers drove the market to this point. Then at this point, buyers stepped in and drove the market upward, overpowered sellers, and even closed bullish. So this is a change in character. So of course, after a change of character, we do expect a retracement before an expansion, right? So I was expecting a minor pullback before I buy. So usually daily candle are liquidity for my entries. So coming right here on daily time frame, this was the high of the daily candle close and this was the low. So this is the primary drawn liquidity and this is the secondary. So when price closed here, I was expecting price would take it out, mitigate the order block right here and sell. And that's exactly what happened. The same thing applies on US 500. Firstly, I started from the monthly time frame. So similar thing that happened on NAS 100, I noticed that we are on a bullish trend, right? So last month gave us this high as our primary joint liquidity and the low as our secondary joint liquidity. So coming this month, firstly, price took out the secondary joint liquidity and pushed upward. So this is where price is currently, right? So the next assignment is to take out the primary joint liquidity, all right? Now, right here on weekly time frame, I'm only trying to confirm if the data we got from monthly time frame aligns with weekly. So currently, after the bullish order flow right here, price closed inside, indicating that we may be expecting higher prices to take out the primary joint liquidity. Now, daily time frame gave me a change in character right here. So after a change of character, of course, we are expecting minor pullback before we buy, right? Now, in anticipation of that pullback, I mapped out my daily drawn liquidity, the primary and the secondary. I was expecting if this pullback is certain, the price should take out the primary first before taking out the secondary. And at the high of the primary, I found an order block sitting right here. Looking to my left, I found a valid order block that has fair value gap, right? So this is the order block I will use as an assignment to push price downward. So after price took out the daily swing high liquidity, mitigate the order block, I'm expecting a sell-off to take out the second joint liquidity, probably mitigate any other block we find below, and we expect a buy, right? So that's how I was able to get on this setup that is currently running. So this is the evidence right here. Currently, I'm on this US 500 alone on this account, and you can see it's a live market. This is FBS. We are currently running on it, and currently I'm on the two trade right here on a second account right here, right?